Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Dental Podcast with Glow Medical Center. I, Dr. Zoeb Kachwala, would like to speak with you regarding the correct method for brushing and also what happens when you are not brushing properly. So, number one, very commonly patients ask me, Doctor, suggest a good toothpaste so that we don't have cavities, we don't have gum issues, or in general, we don't have any problems in our mouth. And I always correct them that your toothpaste plays a secondary role, while the more important thing for me is your brush. So, three things that we need from your toothbrush. Number one, it has to be soft bristle, not medium, not hard, soft. Second, the head size has to be small. Our jaws are not as big as this, they don't open as wide as this. So if you're going to use a very big brush, it's going to just get stuck somewhere around here at the first molar, not reach to the second and never to the third. And that is why they are more likely to decay than any other teeth, even though they erupt much later in life. So as a result, what is always suggested is that you use a small size brush so that it reaches till the end. Also, when you're brushing, keep your mouth slightly closed so that your cheeks relax and the brush is able to reach till the end. If you're going to keep your mouth very wide open, the cheeks sink in and they don't allow your brush to go further in, especially if it's a big size brush. So that's why small size, half closed, cheeks relaxed, brush reaches till the end. So that's as far as the brush goes. What happens on how to brush properly? So we'll keep it simple. Take your brush, put it on a tooth, 5 to 10 round circles, and then switch the plug off. Unfortunately, a lot of people are using a wrong technique because nobody taught them how to brush and we don't take the pain of searching it up how to brush. So they will hold the brush like this and they go scrubbing their teeth horizontally. Some will also be brushing their teeth vertically. Both these methods are extremely wrong and cause a lot of damage to your teeth and your gums. So if you are going to brush horizontally, this is what your gums are going to look like somewhere down the line. Unfortunately, if you're brushing like this, that's no better because you're moving upwards, waiting till your brush hits the gums, causes injury, and then you decide to move down. You come down, you hit your lower gums, and again, that's when you decide to move up. So in going up and down, the feedback is coming from your gums, and each time that feedback means injury. And that's how your gums end up looking like this. Also, combine this wrong brushing technique with the fact that a lot of people are using a lot of force while brushing, such that the bristles start bending out within a month or two. It means that you're applying a lot of pressure and causing a lot of injury. Now, how to avoid all of this? This is probably the only time when I advise people to go for an electric brush. So nowadays, a lot of brushes are coming with pressure sensors. So what is happening is you've been brushing a particular way for the last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and there is a lot of muscle memory involved. So the moment you hold your brush